Hey everyone. So last week I shared with you a vision that God had given me about ploughing in the kingdom and what that looks like. If you remember, I was standing in a field with some members of the community, and there was a big plough there, and God had asked us to plough the field. But no matter what we did on our own understanding and on our own strength, we couldn't lift that plough. We couldn't do any ploughing whatsoever. It was impossible. And sometimes things with God can feel like that. The things that He asks us to do can feel like so heavy that we can't do it. It seems impossible. But then we have Jesus saying, "Take my yoke upon you, because my yoke is easy, my burden is light." So how can these heavy things be light? Well, in the vision, I heard a voice behind me saying, "Come away with me." And I had a decision to make in that moment, to turn away and to go to be with where Jesus was, right? To be with Him. And as I sat down next to him, he showed me, "James, this is how you do ploughing in the kingdom. You come away with me and I do it." We look back at the field together, and the plough starts to move up and down the field effortlessly, right? Ploughing the land, right? And it's this correlation of where He ploughs our hearts and gets things prepared for us out there, all the things He has for us to do. But the only seed we get in the secret place is this love connection, right? As He ploughs our hearts here, we start to fall in love with Him, right? This is ploughing in the kingdom. We get the seed at the same time, right? So that's last week's. I don't want to keep going on about that, but I want to take you back to the point of my decision where I decided to turn away from what wasn't working, right? What was under my own strength, my own ideas, my own understanding. I turned away from that and I went to be with where Jesus was, right? The secret place with Him. And I want to take you back to that point, because God has taken me back to that point so many times, and He's talked to me about loads of stuff there. And He showed me in that moment of decision, there was a seed in my hand, right? Now, if you take a small seed, it's so small, but it's capable of massive transformation, right? Inside the seed, it has everything it needs for that transformation to happen. And outside of the seed, it also has everything it needs. Think about it, like the nutrients in the soil, the sunlight that's shining on it, the water cycle of the earth. Everything is designed. The positioning of the earth in the universe, the vast expanse. Everything is designed so that it can have life here on earth, so there can be transformation and growth, right? And in many ways, it's like us and God. He's designed everything so that we can be transformed, right? Within us, the kingdom of God is within you, right? And everything outside of us, the things that He has for us, they're all waiting there to connect. But there are some things separating what's within us to what's out there, and the things, the great plans and purposes that God has for us. And you know what it is? It's the size of a shell on a seed. This millimeter thing, if you line that up with the vast expanse of the universe, you can hardly even measure it. The things that God has for you, you can hardly even measure it, but it's separated by one thing. And it's the thing that makes people dormant. It's the thing that stops people from growing in God, from getting to know Him, from going from a small thing into a big thing, right? And you know what it is? God said to me, "James, the shell is just like a decision and a choice to put yourself in the right place with me." That's the thing that separates people. It's as small and thin as a choice, but it's ours to make. And so this is what I want to challenge you with today. Will you make that decision and choice to put yourself, to bury yourself in the ground, to be with Jesus in the ground? Because what happens when the seed is buried in the right place? What happens? It becomes one with everything. We can become one with God. We can become one with the things that He has for us, right? And we will be transformed. And when it comes to ploughing and when it comes to doing all this stuff, we will realize the truth of what Jesus said, that His yoke is easy, His burden is light, because He does it in us. It's all there. So this is my challenge to you. Will you bury yourself in Jesus? Will you see that thin shell crack open by your choice and your decision? All right. God bless you. I hope this resonates with you. And I'll see you next time. See ya.